Hello everybody, GuidingHalo. This is going to be your weekend hope for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So let's see what's coming up for you guys, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Just let me check the time. Yeah, we're good. Awesome. Okay, I guess I don't want to pick that one because it wouldn't let me open it. Be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Transformations, shedding an old skin of trying to make things work that have taken too much effort, taking the time out to move through life as grace. The gracefulness that is you is so attractive right now, and it's almost like you're following your soul's song, stepping from one paradigm to a new. There's something about being true to yourself here that is epically important, I want to say. Yes. Okay, I was just told to use a different deck. So we are going to use this one. I love this deck too. It's nice to use once in a while. Just let me grab the book for it. Earth Warriors Oracle Guidebook, Alana Fairchild. Let's get a special message from them, shall we? Oh, one of my pages is folded over there. I wonder if we'll get the card that is where that page is folded. Wouldn't that be just ever so interesting? Elhaz, Divine Might Foretold. Wow, look at that. Beautiful card. You guys are going to like that one. I like that one. This is card number 31. Card number 31. You know what is correct. You understand that any gain which comes from denying your values and compromising yourself creates a loss of soul. There are times when it may seem as though people who act without integrity are obtaining benefit without negative repercussions. Life can seem unfair if you limit yourself to a strictly human perspective. Yet nothing escapes the attention of the spiritual worlds. Restorative action and balancing fairness is always in action at a higher level. According to divine timing and wisdom, stay true to your integrity, put your faith in divine justice, and you will win in a way that brings benefit to many. Don't let yourself down with behavior or attributes that are unworthy of you. You have divinity within you and a right to be in the world with dignity, grace, and integrity, whether in a small matter or apparently insignificant one, to anyone other than yourself, or in big matters where you feel your soul and perhaps the souls of others are on the line. Integrity will be your saving grace. You can be kind of heart, but also firm as you refuse to allow anyone or anything to convince you that lowering your standards of acceptable behavior is warranted. Be in right relationship with yourself and the divine justice. Justice will be allowed or always be done, whether you see it happening or not. Put your faith in the good and true, and you will successfully continue on your path. Others are relying on you to be true to yourself more than you may realize. You are strong enough to live with honor. Wow. Spiritual guidance. The Norse runic teachings of Elshaz bring elk wisdom. This is the soul quality of integrity, which places you on the right side of the spiritual laws of the universe. In the Norse tradition, the qualities of personal luck, grace, power, and the energy and ability to succeed are known as Haminga. This oracle foretells an increase in your Haminga and in your capacity to impart your spiritual energies into your communities. This puts you in a position of increasing power and influence, which your integrity will help you express wisely. In a position of spiritual influence, you will sometimes end up standing apart from others who may demonstrate less inner strengths. By refusing to compromise what you know is true, you will be able to uplift those who are ready beyond ego limitations of greed. laziness, and boredom. You can bring about a new understanding that one's standard of living is about more than personal ownership of possessions. Rather, it is about the inner state of your being and how we choose to live the life we have been given. Your influence is not about encouraging others to make the same choices that you have made for yourself, but about learning to honor their own integrity, to make their own wise decisions in this way. You become a spiritual protector and guardian of those in your communities, helping each individual to grow according to their own soul journey. That is amazingly beautiful. There's so much about stepping out into community right now and taking you and your actions and the beauty that is you out into the world, as opposed to like into your 3D experience right now. The neighborhood around you is what I mean by community, okay? Yes, there's community online. There's community out there all over the whole world nowadays due to the internet. But there is also community right outside your doorstep, you see. I had a conversation with a gentleman today who's been very, very helpful, trying to help me. He's been a very sweet man. Him and his wife are moving into the building here, and he'd forgotten about something, and then as he saw me, he remembered and totally was there just to help me out however he figured it out. It's just beautiful, and I love it how that happens when divine just brings what's supposed to happen to you. Vibrancy. Look at that peacock. Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Wow. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Talk about the power that is you. Holy crap. Being authentic to your true self. Expecting people to stand up, to come in and actually like match your energy, as opposed to stepping off of your spiritual journey, as opposed to stepping out of who you are to become in their world or whichever. This is beautiful. How can we step into people's world without losing our spiritual database? Oh, wow, that's a good one. I'm going to have to listen to this video again. How can we go out into our community without, one, feeling threatened that our spiritual database will change, two, without feeling threatened that if it does change, there's anything wrong with that in the first place, three, with feeling protected and feeling that we are the vibrancy we are supposed to be. There's something powerful there, my friends. So we have Master Builder number here. And we have a very stable foundation with this dignity. This, I'm going to pull cards from the Magical Time Empowerment cards here. Gentleness. Look at that. Be authentic to who you are. Be gentle. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. So how are you showing love to others? By your actions. How are you showing love to self? By your actions. Very powerful questions. Very powerful questions to consider. Humor, seeing the fun in things, following your integrity and perhaps needing more fun in your life. Laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, let nothing steal your happiness. Look at the color resemblance here so far, my friends. Very earthy energy, very earth toned, very earth everything. So if someone asks how you feel about something, be honest. Be absolutely dead honest. Have the strength enough to be honest and be gentle in your words as you use it. Tell me about the peacock and vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire others. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself. Creation. You see, in this energy, look at what you're creating. Remember your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality. So what is it we're going to create? This is like a hummingbird here. It's like taking nectar that you have found into the world and to create something about your vibrancy here that is going to be brought forth into a situation, circumstance. You need to really practice humility in whatever it is you're doing to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your own brilliance. How beautiful is that? Wow. I'm just saying. Let's pull some of these cards, which I have not touched for a little bit here. Whoa, they're falling everywhere. All right. These ones are Earth Wisdom Oracle. Since we have such earthy energies, let's get some messages. This is by Barbara Moore, this deck. I won't go too much longer here with this for all y'all. Relief. Well, I've not read this card before, so we're going to have to read that one out of the book. There's some stones or something that will really help you here. Have relief. Being authentic to who you are, there's some sort of relief coming to you. Divine connection. Look at that. There's a divine connection afoot, my friends. Divine connection with Source. Divine connection with yourself. Divine connection with community and others, practicing integrity, understanding. There's going to be something where you're going to be asked to have understanding for another, which is not an easy thing to do at times. 22, 8, and 2. Look at that. All the 2s lined up there. We have an 8 on top of a 4. This number here, I can't remember what this reduced to. This reduced to a 12, which is a 3. 22, 4, 2, an 8, and 4, and a, yeah, you can look up those numbers if you like. All right, divine connection. Laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, let nothing steal your happiness. Perhaps there's a connection you've been part of, divine might, that you're receiving information about, and the divine's really trying to guide you. Let's read the card of relief here, which is card number 22. Get to the right language, and that will help. These are very short descriptions, so they don't take long. I have carried the burden for long enough. It is time to let it go. I release the burden to the divine and accept the relief that comes as I let go. I let myself rest. Look at that. Lemon balm or rhodonite aids in the restoration of recovery, make things easier to bear, eases an overwhelming sense of responsibility, and lightens a too serious mood. You've been carrying a heavy load for too long now. The overwhelming sense of responsibility has grown all out of proportion to the reality of the situation. Relief is at hand. All you have to do is reach out and grasp it, but in order to do that, you must release what you are clutching. Let it go. You don't need to carry it anymore. Look at that. So this is something to do with being authentic to who you are. Standing in the beauty of you. Absolutely beautiful. Divine connection, card number 8. We're going to read all of these because, you know, I like to read it from the book. By the book, I'm telling you. Water lily, divine connection. Open the crown chakra, raises awareness and encourages enlightenment. Selenite supports connection with the divine. Instead of looking externally for guidance, which can be open to misinterpretation or put you at the mercy of someone else's agenda, focus on strengthening your own connection with the divine. That is your best, most reliable North Star, the guiding source that you can always follow even through the darkest night. I look to my own North Star and am guided by the truth of my spirit. I am complete in myself and confident in my connection with the divine. Card number 2, understanding. That's beautiful. They want you to have humor about your connection with the divine and realize how mighty and powerful you are in that connection. Understanding promotes the ability to see another's point of view. This is cinquefoil, and unravels hindrances to understanding. Dioptase enhances heart-centered communication. Creating a bridge between people or groups requires setting the ego aside. Center yourself in love and light with the intent to understand things from others' point of view. Once you can see all sides, act as a peacemaker, helping others relieve their biases and view others with compassion and understanding. I am secure enough in myself to see others' viewpoints. I seek to build compassion and understanding between myself and others. So yeah, there's going to need to be an understanding to build a bridge to. And it's really, I think it's going to surprise even you, because there's something here in doing this that you are going to, your choices are going to create a reality, and people are going to see how you are born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life. More good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your own brilliance. Perhaps in order stepping away from a situation or too close to the fray, stepping away from that is going to help you find a way to build that bridge between you and others. It's like this person standing in the middle of the bridge. If this is your energy, I'd say that bridge has been built and you're standing there in wait. You have got to let someone build their half of the bridge to you, my friends. You cannot do it all by yourself. Understanding takes two people. It takes two people. It also takes your connection with the divine. Understanding where they're moving you to and what they want for you. Seven of Pentacles. Pauses or changes to plan. Seeds well planted, unnecessary worry. If you've been concerned about which to pick or which to do, which to whatever, and there's been a pause in your trajectory forward, in the two coming together, regardless of whether that's you and a job, you and family member reuniting, you and a love reuniting, you and whatever it is, there is going to be something in the very near future that stands out in you being authentic to who you are, and it's going to relieve you of the stress. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, communication coming in dang fast. This is about being guided by messengers, your guides, your everything. Communication coming in fast, but knowing that something needs to be handled delicately is what I'm getting. Cards all spilled over here, and I'm going to turn these over and reshuffle. It's like half the deck almost. All right. All right, I don't want that many, thank you. Can we just get me one card? That would be amazing, thank you. Divine Connection. Oh, there's your one card, my friends. Six of Wands. There's a victory here. When you come to a place of understanding, the divine is leading this whole thing. But whatever's happening with this Knight of Swords here, this is about a Libra, well, in Libra energy. So there's a divine connection to something, a destiny, a something that you're working with right now. And it requires that you laugh and lighten your heart. Let nothing steal your happiness, but it requires very strategic steps forward. It requires strategic steps forward, and the divine is asking you to understand that in the background they are working on this understanding. Six of Wands. This is a victory. There's been a victory. This guy is actually leaving a village where there's been a party. Perhaps this guy is heading out to a victory. It seems to me with the fire in the background could be that, well, he's leaving this behind, you see. Maybe he's leaving the warrior energy behind. Yeah, I don't see him carrying a shield or a sword. He looks incredibly determined, though. Look at that. It's like the truth of the battle that you have been through. It's like you carry that truth right in your crown chakra, all lit up. Man, that's amazing. A victory that brings forth understanding, that helps you remember that your thoughts have created your reality. And you were born to inspire. This is definitely somebody who is receiving an award for the inspiration that they are. Don't we all love that energy? I'd say so. I don't know if you guys have been able to see this whole thing the whole time. I'm sorry about that. There you go. I'll leave it there for a minute so you can have a better, clear thing. Let's find out what's crossing this Seven of Pentacles. Hanged Man mode. Yep, there's that wait. Hurry up and wait. But it's sideways, so someone's in decision mode about coming out of, have they received the clarity they need or not yet? Oh, look at that, the Sun. This communication coming in is going to make you so, so happy. If you've had doubts about something, or about a connection or a destiny or a pathway forward, you are going to have absolute clarity. No word of a lie. What is this Six of Wands about, please? Could be at the full moon, October 1st. Oh, okay, what's the next one after that? 4 days onward. Well, yeah, it's definitely, this is a great reading for that, because this is for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I believe. And it will be coming out to you on the 1st, which is where the full moon in Aries resides. There is definitely going to be a victory come about for you here. I believe someone coming out of Hanged Man mode. What's crossing this understanding of the divine connection? The Knight of Swords and the Sun. What's crossing it? Page of Swords. So what's crossing it is the energy of the watch and wait. Should I start the race or should I finish? What should I do? It's like you've reached a milestone. Someone's reached a milestone, and there will be communication coming in, whether it's through text or whichever. Perhaps that's been the issue, is that there's been a lot of child just goofy like communication about it. It's not been like something serious. But the Knight of Swords coming in with this understanding of divine connection and the Sun, this is what this is about. I think someone is stopping, perhaps with it sideways, is stopping the amount of communication, and it's causing someone to realize that if there's no stepping up to the plate, then they will go elsewhere. I think this could be about work for somebody too, because it's like, so you've been promising X, Y, and Z, and I'll have this interview, but there's the put off and the put off and the this and that, and it's like, yeah, I think I shall go elsewhere. But as soon as you decide that or pull back your energy, that person's on like Donkey Kong. Isn't that interesting? We have the Hermit there, Virgo energy, going inward, looking at where you've been, seeing where you're going next. This is the Two of Pentacles. So making a decision, weighing your options, trying to find balance during exciting times. Understanding creates an absolute victory for somebody, and it's going to take some balance when this moves forward. It's like the other reading this I just did for this week, which was about shock and awe, Lady of Lightning. Oh, there's the victory. Ace of Pentacles definitely could be about work. This is what's crossing this, understanding the time it's taken, and what's crossing it is the Ace of Pentacles. It is an absolute beautiful new opportunity. That is amazing. Look at that. Best advice from divine, from the this one, postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all of that and start having fun. Look at this, see? Laugh at yourself. Lighten your heart. You know, it's about enjoying who you are and have some fun. When you stop fixating on what's been making you feel heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh, or call that one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. This is absolutely about someone pulling their energy back and having divine timing step in. Don't you just love how much we care about you? Yes, divine source, Spirit, yes, I care immensely. And I also care immensely about all y'all. I love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon.